Welcome to My Trialist's Trial Talk, Voices of Experience.
I think I started TikTok like everyone else did in the pandemic. We were just locked down, and I was like just duetting like funny stuff. And one day I just started talking about my cancer journey, and I from there I had a couple of videos pop off, and they went viral, and I had just a slew of people reach out to me uh, that either had cancer or going through cancer, or they have a family member going through cancer, and they, just wanted to connect on that level. I made the decision that I have this time, right? The clinical trial has given me extra time, and I have this time, and I'm going to advocate for cancer awareness. I primarily advocate for the mental health side of it because I think it's an overlooked piece of the cancer journey. I don't want people to feel alone because it's horrible. It's a horrible feeling, and if I can reach somebody to make them not feel alone, even better. Um, I also advocate for cancer awareness, obviously for prostate cancer awareness, because prostate cancer patients or cases are on the rise, especially in African American men. Um, and so I advocate for people to just have conversations with their doctor about it. That's all.
There are a bunch of social platforms where you can where I can update people as to what's going on with me medically or or emotionally. Probably every other month I post on one of these platforms exactly what's going on with me and what the prognosis is, or what the diagnosis is, or what the treatment is. And that way I can include people in this, and I can get support, but I don't have to tell everybody everything all the time, constantly. And people also don't have to worry about asking me what's going on with you. They can go to this site and find out what's going on with me, and then reach out if they'd like.
Having moved many times and sort of being a transplant in the city I'm currently in, it was really helpful for me to be able to have a private group on Facebook that I could update with a lot of kind of real and raw emotions and be able to explain what was happening as it happened. I think what I've learned is that wasn't just helpful for my community, but it was really helpful for me. It was helpful for me to be able to voice some of the things that were going on. It was helpful for me to be able to remind people that colorectal cancer it's a killer, and it snuck up on me, and hopefully if I've stopped it from sneaking up on one other person, I'm thankful for that.
The people in the cancer community on TikTok are amazing, and I can reach out to any of them at any point if I'm struggling with anything, and they'll pick up the phone for me. I'll pick up the phone for them. I've done it dozens of times. I've had conversations with people that are struggling. I'm very free to give out my contact information to people if they need somebody to talk to. I'm here. I understand what's happening with them. And I will not stop doing it. I've actually had people in my comment sections like, well, you talk about cancer all the time, because I need to. And so I've been given this time, and cancer, I would not wish on anybody. I don't care what type or what stage. It's horrible, and it's a journey, and it's a war that you fight several major battles in. Some of them you lose, some of them you win. And so I will not stop talking about it. And the TikTok specifically has been just amazing for me to be able to not only express or vent how I'm feeling about things, but to connect with a community that really needs to connect with each other.